Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Unit Lost. I am Stylosa, and good lord, it is a second OverAnalyzed in the same week. What I'm going to potentially do, guys, is increase the rate we do OverAnalyzed, possibly to 2 a week, because I get so many emails and so many games, it just gruels me that I can't cover all of them. Now, obviously, I can't cover them all. I get thousands of emails every week. It would be impossible, but I want to increase the rate of it, and I do want to do a console game, guys, so don't think that I'm avoiding console games. It's just that the majority of games that get sent in are generally PC games, and this is, of course, a PC game, which we're going to look at right now. So, if you would like to send your videos into this series for consideration, and follow the instructions that have been on the screen. Now, I'm not going to use the eye tracker for this one either, because I think I need to do some work on making that toggleable so I can turn it on and off, because having it on all the time is really distracting to me when I watch those videos back. It's kind of, it highlights too much, so we're just going to go straight back to the pen. Now, you're probably noticing on this one, we've got something that's very interesting here. We've got a face cam. Now, I don't know whether this was taken from somebody's live stream or something like that, but this is actually going to be quite interesting, because it's going to show us how they react when certain things happen, because we'll be able to see on the face, won't we? We'll be able to see, like, are they happy? Are they angry? And all of that good stuff. But this is going to be D.Va, ladies and gentlemen, and I am, honestly, I think this is going to be quite an interesting video, because it is a bronze D.Va, which, well,
hi guys.
I think it's fairly close to silver, so it's not like a really, really low player, so it should be okay. But there should be a lot of ways in which we can help this player get better at the game. First of all, awesome stuff, GG to me, saying hello to the team.
How's your day?
That's very nice, that's very nice.
I hope it's going fine.
Alright, so we got a Junkrat, which, you know, is kind of the way these, I mean, that's fine. We got a Reaper, that's fine. We got a Zen, we got 2 healers. This is good. I mean, for bronze, this is good, right? 2 supports, really good. So let's just see if we can grab... Actually, you know what I'm liking about you? You're bringing up the score screen a lot. This is good. You don't generally see this with bronze players. So this means you've probably got some... you've probably got quite a good background when it comes to gaming, but you've obviously got some sort of deficiencies as to why you're actually in bronze, and maybe you shouldn't be there. I don't know, but that was a wild assumption. So what we're looking at here is the team. Let's look at this, right? Because this is not a great setup, right? I always say in these videos, and people have flamed me for this in the past, going, Sto, what are you talking about? This team comp would be terrible. Yeah, this would be a not great team comp in my eyes. The problem with this is it doesn't have any hit scan DPS. It doesn't have any well, okay, you could maybe argue Reaper's hit scan, but he's so close range, it's pointless. And D.Va, I suppose, you could argue the same. You don't have any, like, sustained DPS in this team. So if this team was in a higher ranked game, probably even like a gold level game, or definitely a platinum game, I don't know. I don't think it'd do too well. Like, it needs maybe a Soldier, maybe a McCree, maybe some sort of, a Pharah could probably work with the projectile DPS. Some sort of sustained DPS. Even a Bastion could work. It doesn't really have that. So what we're looking at here in terms of combos is, well, we don't really have a combo that I can see. We've got Res, which isn't really a combo, it's just a singular ultimate, which could save a total disaster. But we don't really have anything to really... Well, okay, we do have a combo, actually. We've got the D.Va and we've got the Reinhardt Earthshatter, which can be used in conjunction, but that requires quite a lot of, well, organisation. That requires either the Reinhardt to drop a big Earthshatter and then you follow through with the D.Va bomb, or it requires you to throw the D.Va bomb in so everybody gets distracted by it and then Reinhardt Earthshatters through. I'd say that's a fairly high-level combination to pull off. That's probably why I dismissed it straight away in this video. Alright, so let's go into this. Let's talk. Let's get into the game. And let's see what happens. So your communication, good. Always talk when you play this game. Okay. Oh, yeah, he left a voice. Oh... See, this is right. This is right. You do callouts. That's what you should do. You don't have to talk all the time. Just make basic callouts, and it's fine. Awesome. Some guys... You see, you have made these people join the voice chat, which is awesome. Now, at bronze level, I don't mean any disrespect to anybody at this level, and even in silver, I've slated this team saying it's not a great setup. It's workable. But if these are the heroes that everybody is comfortable playing, it's much better than playing a setup which is better on paper, right? Alright, let's see what happens here, because this should be quite interesting. Oh, yes, awesome. Yes, thank you. You've told him not to go there. Thank you. Never defending that choke. That is the worst place to defend. It is the worst.
Defend here, defend here.
I mean, he's not actually looking, but that's okay. Now, what we want to be doing here is looking to intercept their fire strike. Right, massive thing has just happened here. Remember, you've got defense matrix. This is 4 seconds of damage deletion. It deletes most attacks. Like, anything that's projectile will get deleted by this. If it's a Zarya beam, for example, it won't, and obviously it doesn't intercept melee attacks. This here, this is Reaper that's just been pulled in. Now he's gone into Wraith form, but he's got no health. You should get in there, defense matrix that, and to protect him, because there's no way you're going to die, right? The Roadhog hook is down, because that's just pulled him in. So there is no danger. There is literally no danger to you, because the only danger I'm seeing to you right here is that Roadhog hook. So you played a bit too safe there. You're in a massive mech. You've got 600 combined health and armor. Get in there and start using it. Because you do no damage at this range. You need to be point blank range to do damage with D.Va. This is like pointless poke. Your team are in a shocking position there in the choke. You need to protect them. You need to get ready to protect them, because if they're not going to... Thank you, also. If they're not going to play where you want them to play, then you've got to play around them. We've got to be very, very careful, though, of this Roadhog hooking us. He hooks us, we're basically dead. Dive him, that is awesome. That is absolutely awesome. Get into his face. We need to get out of here now. Because if that Roadhog hook... That was lucky, right? If that Roadhog had hooked you, you were dead. But we've lost a lot of team members anyway, so this is not looking too great for us. And we're sort of... Like, we're flying around aimlessly. This is going to sound harsh, but you've done nothing. Like, you've absolutely done nothing in this entire engagement. Apart from dive onto the Genji, which I thought was a decent move. Your accuracy seems decent, though. I mean, look at that. You killed him. You burnt that soldier down with Baby D.Va. I mean, good accuracy. We've got... It's a shame Mercy died with Rez as well, but... I don't know what Mercy's doing down there. That's... You know, those things happen. It's like, whatever. Alright, so positioning is obviously an issue. Getting in there and using defense matrix seems to be a bit of an issue. And knowing what your dangers are is, again, a bit of an issue. What we need to do now is start talking to the team, right? This is where a lot of teams... Let me just pause this. In fact, let me... Right. This is where a lot of teams get rolled. This happens at every level as well, because you don't regroup, right? You've got a lot of split spawns. Look where you are. Look where you're... I think that's your Mercy. You've got a player there. You've got a player there. You've got a player there, right? What is this? Like, everybody is all over the place. Because, well, you've all been killed staggered. You've either been running back to the point, or you've got a bad spawn like you've got. Which means we need to regroup. Which means you've got to say on the voice chat, guys, regroup. If you're not comfortable with that, use that. Yeah, group up with me. So you know. Why are you not telling them? Just say, guys, come back to me. You don't have to be aggressive. You don't have to be like, get back here, guys. What are you doing? Just go, guys, come back. It's cool. No. This is why you're in bronze. What are you going to do here? What are we going to do? What is the mission here? What is the mission? What is the mission? Ah, what's the mission? Right, hang on. I've got to pause. Look at this. 2 people dead. Although, admittedly, this one, this one here has just happened, but the one here had happened before. This is bad news. Real bad news, Bears. You've gone in to feed the enemy team ultimate charge. You will die, right? You will absolutely die now, or you at least get popped out of your mech. And D.Va out of a mech is a useless D.Va, because you're trying to... I don't know what you're doing. I think you're trying to stall the payload. Zarya is just going to burn you, and yeah, we're dead. So, I'm looking at your face. You're shaking your head. You know it was bad. You know it was bad. You shouldn't have done it. You should have asked people to regroup, because you threw your life away. A lot of the time, people dying like that is completely pointless, because it achieves nothing, and it just gives the enemy ultimate charge. And Overwatch is all about ultimates. And if you've got more ultimates, well, you're probably going to win, right? If people use ultimates, they generally win, unless there's some clutch play. We need to get up there. Boost in there. You've got your boost available. There you go. Because you know you've got a guy there. Just that's actually not bad. Flying around the side there. We've got D.Va bomb, though, so we could potentially... Right, okay. We've got a big decision to make here. We've walked into the enemy team. The whole enemy team is in our face. Look at this. This is bad news. We do have D.Va bomb, though. So what can we do with this? Now, the conservative in me, right, at my level, would not use this D.Va bomb. Would not even be here anyway. I would have backed off, right? But this is bronze, and... It might work if you throw the D.Va bomb into this. But when you drop the D.Va bomb, don't just press it. Don't just press Q and get out of the mech. What you want to do is fly forward and then arc it up into the air and then drop the D.Va bomb, yeah? So you pop out of the mech in the sky, because while it's in the air, it's much more difficult for the enemy to react to it, and it can get more... Well, it's just got more... Not range, it's always got the same range, but it's got more line of sight, I suppose. So let's see what you do here, because this feels like you're going to bomb it. Probably because your mech's about to go. Actually, that was pretty nice. You popped up the top. Look at your face. Look at your face. Look at your face. Look at you like, it worked. I can't believe it worked. I can't believe it worked. But like I said, it kind of is bronze. So this kind of madness can work. That, ladies and gentlemen, is crazy. I didn't expect that to work. They should have just walked behind the payload, for example, but they didn't, and they all decided to die. So you've just saved that. In a way, it's kind of what I said maybe you could have done if you arced it in and threw it up into the air, but you didn't. You just walked straight in and detonated the D-bomb, which is a bad thing to do. Don't get into the habit of doing that. They've res, though. That's huge. Use the defense matrix. Yeah, that's it. Your Reapers come in. The Grav. All right, so let's just talk about ultimates that you can block, because you kind of need to get aware of when enemies are going to have ultimates available. This is what will make you a fantastic D.Va player. We knew that the D.Va had, the Zarya had the ultimate there, because she hadn't used it all game, I don't think, so she's obviously got it. You can eat that, and if you can predict when she's going to do it, then you can walk up to it and eat it. An easy way to know when a Zarya is going to use this, I mean, admittedly, this was a bit of a difficult situation to see it, but in other games, this will be great advice, is they generally just walk forward. Like, they walk up to you, it's like so obvious they're about to drop Graviton. So just defense matrix into them, because you know it's probably going to eat them. And if you get rid of it, well, that's massive. You've just got rid of an ultimate with a standard ability. And talking of the ultimate you can get rid of, well, if Soldier attack visors get into his face, you can shut him down. McCree's Deadeye, you can do the same thing. Death Blossom, you could do it to that. Bastion, his tank form, you could intercept the projectiles from that. Roadhog's Whole Hog, and there is another one, Pharah. Yeah, you could get Pharah as well. But the good thing with Pharah is, what you can do with that is, when Pharah's using her ultimate, you can just fly your mech into Pharah. Like, use the defense matrix to get close to her, then drop defense matrix, and all of the splash damage will kill Pharah before it kills you. Pro tip. Alright, let's go back into this. Probably get that off the screen. There we go. Okay, this is good.
And hello.
Yeah, good call. Well, she wasn't really low, but it's okay. It's making people attack
nice.
it. Yeah.
Nice one.
Nice. Stats are great. Your play's okay. Your play is okay. These are phases which interest me now in these kind of games, because in my games, right, we'd be talking, going like, what ultimates are we going to use now? Checking out what ultimates we've got on our team, trying to guess what the enemy have got. Working out where to stand. But in a lot of the low-level games, it's... Right, this is great. In a lot of the low-level games, it's just like we just stand around and wait for them to attack. This is crazy off Soldier. You've killed him. Just kill him. This is beautiful. Alright, that's unlucky. That's an accuracy issue. Anna's really low there.
And
that's unlucky. You maybe could have predicted that she was going to try and do that to you by just putting in a defense matrix into all of that. But flying forward with the defense matrix is a good idea. Another thing I'm noticing you're not really... one thing I just wanted to say is, another thing I'm noticing you're not really doing is, when you hit people with the mech, it does damage to them. Not a lot, but it does a bit of damage. You can also melee them and then start firing at them. Maybe for like a little bit of extra damage. This, though, is again not understanding when ultimates are being used. And you have used all your defense matrix, and granted I was saying, yeah, use the defense matrix, let's move forward, but Roadhog has got a whole hog available at this point. He's not used it all game, so he's going to use it. So we need to bear in mind that maybe we need defense matrix for that. See, a lot of high-level D.Va play, and a lot of the stuff which makes D.Va a much better D.Va players, but simply better players, is because they know when to use defense matrix properly, and they know where to position the mech. So what we need to do here is try and farm our ultimate, right? This kind of isn't bad, just spamming that. You want to really play safe and just spam from the... You know, use the angles of the map, just spam from chokes. I mean, you could, if you're feeling particularly jazzy, just run up here and start poking a few shots down into them as they start running up the main road there. You know, get a bit of ultimate charge. Nothing too crazy, though, because what we don't want to do is die, because that is really bad. Your Junkrat's popping off with a double kill. Just get in the mech. Just it doesn't matter, yeah, just get in the mech. You always want to be in the mech with D.Va. Like, when she's not in the mech, she's kind of useless. One thing I'm noticing as well with your movement is you never really go vertical. That was the worst Genji ultimate. That was the worst Genji ultimate I've ever seen. If you're a Genji player, do not just walk forward and pop your ultimate. Dash into the sky, pop your ultimate, because it resets the dash, then dash down onto your targets and you'll get kills. That's what you should be doing as well with D.Va a little bit more. You should use the verticality. D.Va can fly up in the air. Do not underestimate how powerful it is when you go up into the air in Overwatch. This is why Pharah is a pain up the arse to kill. It's why D.Va can be a pain up the arse, and Genji when he dashes into the sky. It's to suddenly just aim up into the sky is hard to do. Much harder than just keeping it at ground level and firing at people. So do try and think a bit of that. Or think a bit about that. Right, so we know there's a soldier on the left there because we just got a Junkrat killed, which is not great.
Come back a little bit. Come back.
Oh, Winston needs help. No. Wow, okay. Right, it doesn't matter because Reapers just killed everyone. But when Winston goes in, right, what we've got... you know what, I'll just play this while we go through it. Winston We need to... Yeah. You heard the audio cue. Awesome. I don't know what he's doing behind there. Eat. Yeah. No. Why did you just... Why? Hang on. Oh, no, it ran out. Okay, it ran out of charge. I was going to say, why have you dropped Defense Matrix on an ulting soldier? You did absolutely the right thing there. You heard the audio cue? Uh-oh, there's a soldier ulting. If for some reason he was coming from behind on some sort of god tier flank, it didn't work. So then you just... Well, you wrecked him, which was good. But he did manage to get a kill. But he did put the Defense Matrix in his face, which was awesome. Now... Here's a very interesting thing, and this is why I've paused it. This is one of the beautiful areas to use the D.Va bomb, because there's not really anywhere they can go. They can, and they're going to have to like move quick if they want to get out of the way. Like they could maybe go into the bookshop, or maybe go down the side alley there, or possibly get to the pub. The thing is, though, as they start moving around the corner here, once they're here, spaghetti-o, it's time to bomb them. What you should do with this, right, is imagine like this is the path I want you to take with D.Va, right? You go forward, you boost the back into the air, so we're up into the air, and then you throw it, right? So it's over here somewhere. It'll drop down, probably get some kills. If not, it's going to push them back. Look at this. There's only 1 minute left in the game. It would be a fine time to use this, because I don't think we've got anything we can particularly combo this with. We've got a Winston, yeah. So imagine if you bombed, then you probably would have got some kills. We're eating the whole hog. You use your bomb, because your mech's going to get destroyed. You use your bomb, throw it up in the air. Oh. You used the bomb and it got a kill, but they res, that's fine. Stuff the Genji, just ignore the Genji. We need to stay down into the fight like that. I mean, okay.
Kill the Genji, Junkrat.
Stop the Genji, you need to get back into the fight. It looks like... Oh, what is this? What is this Genji doing? What is this? What is this? This is madness.
Okay, Genji.
No, this is Overwatch bronze. What the hell? Alright, now kill it, yes! Right, huge plays. Yeah, so what I was saying there is the Genji that you got obsessed with killing was okay, but D.Va with Defense Matrix in a massive group fight is super powerful. Good for not shooting the barriers, which I'm terrible for that myself. I just blast through. I'm like, screw you, Zarya. I don't care about your barrier. Alright, so we've got it. Okay, not bad. Much better communication than I expected from a bronze player. Like, way better. So you should not be bronze, really. Actual mechanical skill seems really good for this tier. Like, it seems like you could be a much better player. Use of the ultimate is... it's like a false economy, right? Because it looks, or it feels like you're getting a huge return from these ultimates, and you are. But you won't at higher levels. And that's where, like, just throwing the D.Va bomb in, it's not going to do anything. It's like, in the way that you kind of did it, right? Especially the one which saved the second checkpoint, where you just basically walked up to them and dropped it. They could have just walked behind the payload, and all would have been well in the world. So, the team, we've got a D.Va, we've got Ana, which is slightly better this time than the setup we had before with the Zen, I guess. More healing. We've got the Mercy. We always seem to get Mercy in lower tier games. That's okay. I mean, Mercy's a strong character anyway. Junkrat. We've got Zarya. Right, this is good. So what we've got here in this team is... It's always good to look at teams. Let's just pause this while you've got this open. It's always good to look at teams to see kinds of ultimate synergy that we've got going on, right? So there are a few here. We've got D.Va and Grav. This is something you as the D.Va player should be aware of, right? Whenever you see this, this is great, because it means if she grabs and then you can throw a bomb into it, well, unless they've got a Reinhardt to defend against that, you're going to kill them, right? You're going to absolutely kill them. They're just not going to be able to do anything about that. Or maybe an Orisa could save them, or a Winston. So there's actually more heroes than what I alluded to. But you get what I'm saying. Without a barrier, that's going to be an instant win. Also, this can be a combo as well, Riptire and Zarya. And this is a combo, the nano-bladed Genji, right? So this actually now is a much better team than we had before, in a way. It's still going to be hard because we're going to need to go through a choke on the first attack on King's Row. Now, I'm not sure if the team are going to be able to walk forward. If they just go through the choke, that's cool. Without a Reinhardt, it can be difficult. If you're pure dive comp, so if you've got like a D.Va and a Winston as the tanks, and you go in fast with a Lucio, and everybody comes through the choke, then it's fine. What tends to happen in lower tier games, people stand in the choke. And I never understood that. Never stand in the chokes. The choke is the frigging worst position to stand by far. And I'm going to take a drink, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Lord. And that Junkrat skin is dead disturbing to me. Holy hell. So yeah, this is decent play. Like, this is decent play. Like, once again, I'm impressed by bronze. Like, you won't be in bronze much longer. I'd be surprised if you're still in bronze. Who knows? Okay, let's have a look. So we don't know what the enemy team have got just yet, and we're going to have to see how they set up. We can see somebody moving around down there. That's crazy. Kill him. Just kill him. This is so bad. He's dead. You've killed him. That is so bad. Never defend there. Always defend at the chokes in around them. So we've got a man up now. We should be able to just walk into the point. With Lucio was to the right hand side. We should have jumped him. We knew he was there because the projectiles flew across my screen. Alright, they've got a May. May is a massively hard counter to D.Va. Oh dear. And they've got a Zarya. So this is bad news for D.Va. You could actually say it's time to get rid of D.Va if we don't roll them over. It looks like you're staying on the Zarya. That's okay. We've got the mech back pretty quick. Onto the Zarya again. It's pointless defense matrixing Zarya because she's going to damage you. Always attack her. The Junkrat though is an issue. Like, we should have used our defense matrix there to offset the damage coming in from the Junkrat to keep the mech in play, because we were still doing damage to the, or our team were damaging the Zarya there, which would have been fine. This is okay. We've took the point. We've took the point. It's fine. But the enemy team, they've got a May and they've got a Zarya. This is really bad for you. I don't know what their other build is. Let's have a look. Oh, you brought it up, but it was too slow to pull. I was too slow again. Bring it up again. Bring it up again. Go on. Yeah, there we go. Oh, they've got a lever. Oh dear. Oh dear. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. I never caught that when the person left. That's unfortunate. So really, it doesn't matter what the enemy team have got. We should be expected to just win now, easy, because they don't have the full team, or at least capture this point until that person comes back. So capture the point, yeah. Why are the team not capturing the point? Yeah, Riptire, you can't you can't defense matrix Riptire. You need to shoot Riptire as soon as it comes in. Your team should have captured this point, but they didn't. You should have told them on voice comms. You're comfortable with the voice comms? Guys, capture the point, because we beat them off the point, and then we just sort of let them come back onto it. What is this? What? Yes. Uh-oh. They're using all the... Get in the mech. Try and escape. Oh, God, unlucky. Right, get in the mech. Get in the mech. Get in the mech. No, get in the mech. Get in the mech. Get in the mech. Fly out of... Oh, man. Maybe if we had the mech, we could have possibly... Oh, and May's ultimate is another one you can obviously eat as well, because it's a little projectile she throws out. With a defense matrix, we might have been able to stop the May. Would have been touch and go. So I guess that was a zoning ult, which was a waste of time, really, because we've won the fight. This is the Lucio in a May. See, your tracking is okay. That's it, just keep firing. We don't need defense matrix. Because, I mean... Yeah, just go through. Nice. Alright. Okay, this is fine. That was really messy. But it's okay, we took the point. Alright, so what we need to do now is push forward. What would typically happen here, it's okay that we've got, like, you don't really necessarily need 3 people on the payload, provided you've got somebody on the payload moving it forward. It's actually better in these phases to just go forward and rush the enemy, right? Now, of course, we're not all Rogue. Now, if any of you guys don't know who Rogue are, they're probably one of the best teams in the world right now, but they're hyper aggressive. And what they do is they basically spawn camp you, but they're very aggressive and they rush forward. However, it's always good to be aggressive in this phase of Streets on King's Road, because you can push them really forward back to chokes, like kind of like what your team are doing in a way here, but you should be, yeah, much further forward. Remember, you seem a little bit hesitant to get on the front line. D.Va is a massive mobile tank that can take a ton of damage, and you should be following this Genji around. Like that May, she's got no chance against all of this firepower. Admittedly, we're a man up here because they've lost something, which is unfortunate. Nice one. Big kill off Junkrat, and I would assume that we are about to... Their Junkrat is behind us, back left. It's back left somewhere. So he's behind. He's probably on the high ground behind us. Oh, there he is. There we go. What's he doing?
I found a Junkrat.
Just ram him, headbutt him. Oh, Genji murdered him. Alright, so we've almost got a bomb.
What about the car? My God.
Yeah, your team forget about the cart quite a lot, but that's kind of okay. But like my earlier point was that you just generally leave one support on the cart and everybody just goes forward and tries to spawn camp them, basically. Which you kind of did, right? And this is why you're rolling through this phase so fast. Because their spawns are so split. That's why it's so effective. Yeah, Farah is a big one that you need to sort out. Flying up to Farah and defense matrixing her will absolutely piss Farah off, and that's something you want to do. We've almost got a bomb. So, and apparently something just happened on my computer. Oh, Adobe's updated Premiere Pro. That's great. So anyway, moving on. Right, yeah, here we go. There is a combo here. You need to D.Va bomb. I presume you're going to D.Va bomb. You're going to D.Va bomb. Let's just bask in the glory of the D.Va bomb. Woo! I think Zarya survived because she bubbled herself, but that's GG. Easy GG. So, what I was going to say before all of that went down is you should be asking Zarya when her ultimate's ready, or telling her when to use it, right? You know when it's ready because you can look at tab, right? So that's easy enough, and then you can combo those ultimates together, and then you can start doing damage. Alright, so it looks like that's the end of the video. But the good thing that you did do, as soon as you seen the graph, you knew it was a combo. You knew it was a window of opportunity. It was something you could take advantage of, and then you took advantage of it, which was awesome. So honestly, GG to me. GG to you indeed. A decent game. Slightly suicidal moments, not very aggressive with D.Va when you kind of should be a little bit more aggressive. Remember, Defense Matrix is an amazing tool, and it can block loads of ultimates, and also it can just keep people alive. You need to be aware of people like May, like Zarya, and Roadhog, especially when he's got his hook, because they can just literally kill you. Nobody else really can. So you can fly around doing sort of D.Va things. Always prioritize getting into your mech first. Try and be more vertical with D.Va, like fly up into the air a little bit more. When you detonate the D.Va bomb, try and throw the D.Va bomb. Don't just walk up to people and get out of the mech and let the bomb explode stationary. When it's moving, it's more difficult for the enemy to predict where it's going to go. And also, arcing up into the air and then dropping the D.Va bomb is way more effective than just dropping the D.Va bomb, which did work very well in this video, but it won't work in other games where team members are better, enemy team members are better. They will just hide, and it will do nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Overanalyzed. I am Stylosa, and this is Unit Lost. If you would like to send your video into this series for consideration, then do follow the instructions that have been on the screen. Let me know what you think about me increasing the rate at which I do these. Also, I kind of want to apologise for last week's, well, not last week's, the last Overanalyzed, which it was on Bastion, and honestly, Bastion is a very situational pick, so it's quite difficult for me to just rip apart the Bastion play like I generally do, because it was just working. It was like, well, Bastion is just working, so you just stay on him until he doesn't work, and then that's really the only thing you do with Bastion. But anyway, guys, let me know if you enjoy the increased frequency of these, and if you've got any more ideas on how the eye tracker could be incorporated into this, then do let me know, because I do want to bring it back, but I just need to work out a way of doing it. Alright, guys, you can follow me on Twitter, which is @UnitLostGaming, and I will catch you on the next one. Toodaloo.